When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Off the play fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Makes the grab on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. To the air. It's Carr. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Fires into the end zone. Got his man. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will touchdown. Notre Dame fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So NC State's offense has the ball for the first time. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball in. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big problem. Number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Off play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Chambers. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Here come the Irish back on offense. The give to the back. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. With jet sweep pass. And some room to work. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. A 1st down for the offense. The play action fake. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Rushes on him. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 7 over Washington. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected.
And it's slipped out. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Off the RPO, complete. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. To the air, it's Chambers. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the pressure. Got a man, it's Stevens. Oh, spins away. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Stevens. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Going for it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll leave it with him. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Carr. A strike downfield. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They think there's room to run to the right here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Knowing that your man can make the catch against his defender, that wasn't a big play, but it can set you up down the line to be able to take advantage.
Yes, get it to him as fast as I can.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Sets up the screen. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He's got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Stevens. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the 1st half. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Trying to start the drive with a pass. A little screen to the running back. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Going deep. He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down. And another huge play in the passing game. Shades of Golden Tate or Will Fuller. That yards per catch can be off the charts.
I mean, you're talking about a guy that can...
Looking for the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Hands it off. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Notre Dame looking for this 4th down conversion. Inside the 25. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Working that left side now. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. They want to run it left here. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. NC State going up tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So now on comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice.
He'll start this drive firing.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That's caught. It's Williams. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Williams. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
On the run, deep down the right side. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Taylor. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun 1st half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here come the Irish back on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. On the run, it's Young. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Unleashes one. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Makes the grab. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch, it's Williams. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And now on, wait, it's not 4th down, it's 3rd down, and the field goal unit's out there. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Caught in the backfield, it's Stevens. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. NC State has to come up with a big play here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Young. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Young. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Takes the handoff. It's Young. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it in at the 40. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll give it to him again. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Running back searching for a hole. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here, and now they're playing...
He's got it on the outside. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Fights off the defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTEP is down right now inside the Sun Bowl, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in El Paso. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Quickly complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Dances away to buy time. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Irish send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Trying play action. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Nice move there. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 40. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Wants to go up top on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Flips it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Here's a throw downfield late. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired. And